It's time! Time for the purge!
I know they say to stay indoors during the purge, but you know what? There's nothing like a good purge that works up a big appetite. I'm getting my ass some snack chips. Oh, hell yeah. Give me some sour cream chips.
Welcome to Hobbies Quick. How may I improve your service?
Do you have any idea that the purge is going on right now? You're the only place open for miles around, man.
Oh, you know, I think that's how my boss is trying to take me out. This is how I lost my arm. My arm the last time.
Well, hey, it's okay, dude. I'm going to leave you alone. I'm just going to take this bag of chips and leave.
You know, I need you to pay for that.
You know my friend Smith and Wesson says otherwise.
You just take it. Just take it.
Yeah, you have a good day.
It ain't worth my...
You have a good night, hubby.
Oh, I'm sure.
Later that night!
Some good chip.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system. Sanctioned by the U.S.
Hold on, I'll be right there. What the hell is here? Alright, who in the hell is out here late night during the purge? Jeez, let me see here.
Hey, it's the purge. Let me in so I can kill you.
What? Hell no, I'm not letting your ass in to kill me.
Well, why not?
Well, because I don't feel like dying tonight, okay? Now get the hell out of here.
Oh, shucks, fine.
What in the hell is coming in this world thinking I'm dumb enough to let him in to kill me? Jeez. Seriously, what the hell's wrong with that guy? You think I'm stupid or something? It's the purge. I'm not gonna answer the damn phone. No. I want to go to the door. I'm trying to watch some television here. They got that guy good.
Fresh hot pizza. Get it when it's hot.
You know, pizza does sound damn good right now.
Fresh hot pizza. Would you like me to cut you a slice?
Hey! You're that same guy before. And now that I think of it, I didn't order any pizza. You're that same guy, you're just wearing a damn mustache now.
No, I'm not. I'm just bringing you the fresh hot pizza.
Well, go ahead and get out of here. I'm not letting your ass in to kill me. I done told you that once.
Oh, alright.
God. Seriously, what the hell does that idiot take me for? You think I'm going to open a door for him thinking I got a pizza? That dumbass didn't even change his mask. He just put a mustache on it. I swear. These are some good ass chips. Candy Graham? What the hell is this? A land shark? Let me see.
Candy Graham, let me in for a good poking.
Ooh. 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 Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, let me in. Yes, really good. It'll show you
Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. I'll let you in. Yeah.
Take this, you motherfucker. Steal my potato chips. There's blood everywhere.
You got me in the eyeballs.
That's what he gets for fucking with the wrong department store.
Warning, the following movie review is rated R for retarded. In a world full of crime, corruption, and destruction, one man decides to review movies. This is Devil Dog at the Movies. Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, here with
Captain Blockhead.
And we just got back from going and seeing The First Purge. Now, before we get into details about the movie, we're going to give a brief synopsis of the basic plot, which hardly is really much to it at all.
If you've seen a Purge movie, you know what's going on.
You kind of got the gist.
Yeah.
But it centers upon basically the new founding fathers of America, pretty much the new modern day government that's, they're broke ass motherfuckers, don't know how to do anything, so they come up with this idea of inventing the Purge. So they section off Staten Island, and because it's a low income neighborhood, and it's their version to basically get all these people to turn against each other and kill them by bribing them with money and all kinds of other stuff to get them to go around and kill people, solely for the purpose of trying to get this past more than just some sort of scientific endeavor.
Nate, what happens when that doesn't work?
Oh, well, we'll get into that. But basically, they want to play it off like it's a scientific thing, but the fact of the matter is the government is broke. They can't afford to pay low-income people money anymore, so it's just nothing more than an excuse to kill them, to wipe them out so they don't have to pay more money to start as a new thing each year. Now, like he said, from this point on, we're going to spoil the movie for you. Naturally, at first, a lot of people sign up for it, but they're just in it for the money. And they don't even really start killing each other.
They're paid to just hang out in their home.
Yeah, like $5,000.
Yeah.
Now, if you opt to actually have a tracking chip put into you, you get $5,000.
Well, yeah.
And you also get some really, really cool contact lenses that you put in.
I thought that was a really cool effect.
Which is their way of having like cameras, which is kind of stupid that the cameras work. And they send in drones, they lock the place out, and for 12 hours they want everybody to kill each other. But naturally, most of the people want to do there is just take the money and party. So all these block parties start, and for like over the hour of this movie, they're trying to build these characters up that you don't give a shit about. These people that are struggling in a bad neighborhood, your average Joe Schmo guy who lives with his sister, who's struggling, trying to get a decent job to avoid being a drug dealer, and then the other part is her friend just so happens to be the main drug dealer in this neighborhood. And as things progress, as you can hear the explosions going on, 4th of July, it's the Purge outside, shit don't work out the way the government wants, and it's pretty much going to be a failure. So they pretty much go and send in hired military goons from around the world, and that's where they kind of play off the fact they're all wearing masks and stuff. Because they even say, they're like, oh my God, look, they're in here doing this shit, and they're even though they know it's legal, they want to have a personification of a different character, so they wear masks when they kill people. But it's actually a damn government sending in people just to kill everybody. And where do you think the overall, idea of this movie came from, really?
I don't know where they got the idea.
It turned into like Die Hard, basically.
Oh, this particular movie for sure turned into Die Hard.
I mean,
at least in Die Hard, though, Bruce Willis's character had a reason to be badass. He was former police or whatever, right?
Yeah, I mean, this guy is the kingpin of the drug dealers.
He's a drug dealer.
And
he didn't have any kind of training for this shit.
He's like this badass guy, like pretty much like Rambo, like Black Rambo, and they never explain why or how he knows how to do this, other than the fact he's a drug dealer. And they were trying to make out the best character in this movie as a damn drug dealer that takes care of this whole area on Staten Island. It's his turf and his gang members. And that's the hero you have in this movie? And, I mean, they have some parts where they're obviously poking at the government and stuff like that, but it wasn't as bad as I expected, thank God. But basically, they're basically saying the government don't care about low-income people, so they're trying to wipe them off the face of the planet to save them money. And the best they could come up with was a drug dealer. And, like, more than over an hour of this movie is nothing, where you're just supposed to be meeting these characters that you don't give a shit about because none of them actually evolve as characters. And other than the main drug dealer guy, the most memorable guy is the other bad guy. What's his name? Skeletor! No, it's just pretty much this crazy guy who's got a bunch of scars on his face.
It was some tribal looking stuff, like he was getting in touch with his past and everything. But they did not do a good job of representing it.
They didn't represent it well. Why the hell he's called Skeletor, you don't know. And
I thought he was just a fan of He-Man.
Yeah, obviously a fan of He-Man. But it made no sense because he's like he's not a drug dealer. He's like a druggie. And in this movie,
his excuse for wanting to purge is when he can't get his fix, he feels like killing people.
Yeah. So this guy goes around, and for the first kills of the movie, it's basically him stabbing people to death. Like 2 or 3 people.
Getting off on it.
Yeah, and getting off on it. And that's the only real purge-like thing in this. You got a couple old homeless ladies that have dolls that explode, which is fucking stupid. They try to creep you out with all these weird masks on the people, but it just comes off as being hokey and stupid. And, in all due fairness, it's not until, quote, the government sends hired goons in from Germany and Russia and all this, which the gang members just happen to know the special tattoos they're wearing, that they're, high-end, black ops people going in there to kill people. That's the only time when things start getting purgy.
Yeah, and then the big Mr. Kingpin comes in and starts taking out all these highly trained military people.
Yeah, he's just taking them down like, right and left. He's got his bloody wife beater shirt on. He's got his guns. And basically that's what I mean by it turns into Die Hard. Because near the end, other than the fact that they kind of play off that they're close friends with the drug kingpin and the lady used to date him or something, that's the only tie-in they have. They're not family. They're not really related.
They made one mention of them growing up together, and she was like, no, I don't want you in my life.
Yeah, I don't want your money. I don't want you in my life. And so basically, this movie sucks. I hate to say this movie sucks.
Have you seen the other Purge movies?
I've seen enough of them to know that they're way better than this because they actually had characters, they had character development, and all in all, you could have removed the aspect of this being a Purge movie and just have it set as like a cut out the first hour and just get to the stuff with the drug dealers shooting up, and it wouldn't have been a bad movie. Really, because once I got into the action sequences, they were, well choreographed, pretty graphic, even though all the blood was fake CGI blood. But, other than that, it was a terrible movie. I would say save your money.
The Purge is not for drama.
Don't go see this. This was not The Purge. This was more like The View with drug dealers. It honestly wasn't a good movie at all. The acting wasn't bad, but the plot sucked. There was no character development. Took way too damn long before the purging even happened. You're going to have a Purge movie, and you ain't even going to purge until damn near the last half hour of the movie. Yeah. That's stupid.
12 hours to purge, and you're
going to go out and try to break money out of an ATM.
Yeah, they pussyfoot around like...
Yeah.
Now, I've actually heard a lot of people talking about how unrealistic the Purge is because people aren't breaking into stores and looting.
That part was realistic.
I saw this movie do that. That's the one thing I appreciated about this movie.
It's actually more realistic on that part because the people just wanted the money. They didn't want to kill each other. So they went out and were having block parties, and the only people that honestly were doing shit were people like you said that were just wanting to loot, wanting to break money out of an ATM or steal shit out of a store or something, but none of them really wanted to kill each other. It wasn't except for the one crazy guy, Skeletor, and when the military go in. and they had to throw in all these racist stereotypes too. Like the main bad guy at the end, he was done up like a Hitler Nazi type guy from the Third Reich. And then they had the other soldiers dressed up like KKK members. And, that didn't need to be in the movie. That was just there for cheap shock value to try to make some sort of racial aspect out of it. And this movie didn't need it. The weird creepy masks and the weird people and characters is what makes a Purge movie. This movie didn't have none of that. None of it.
I think they just need to Mad Max it out.
Yes. Reboot this crap. Go back to what made it good. Not that the movies were really that great to begin with. But in the end, I would have to say this movie sucked ass. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog, here with
Captain Blockhead.
and we have to say thank you for watching our channel. Please leave a comment below if you plan to see this movie or if you've already seen it and what you thought about it. Hit that like button, that always helps our channel. Don't forget we still have 2 contests currently going on. The last 2 contests
You're
of this
saying
year.
we have 2 contests
2
going
contests.
on right now? You can't beat that.
We've got the Big Bucks contest where I'm giving away 2 $500 prepaid Visa gift cards and, of course, my ultimate Silent Hill video game giveaway. Those are the final 2 of this year. My Big Bucks end on my birthday on September 17th, and, of course, the Silent Hill one ends on Halloween. And we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people,
the devil's in the details.
peace out. Oh, let's go purge.